Can you remember where you were the first time you heard Muhammad Ali speak his truth? Not the rhymes, not the predictions, but the raw, unfiltered truth about who he was and what he was willing to sacrifice. If you watched Ali in 1974, you know that truth came with a price. Because just weeks before the rumble in the jungle, Ali sat down and said something that went beyond boxing. Something that even now, 50 years later, defines everything we remember about the greatest. September 1974. Ali was preparing for George Foreman in Zaire. The whole world was watching a boxing match. But Ali, he was fighting for something deeper. At 32 years old, coming off a broken jaw and a controversial decision against Frazier, the critics said he was finished. But in this interview, Ali revealed the spiritual foundation that would carry him through the biggest fight of his life. If you remember Ali like I do, hit that subscribe button. These stories deserve to be remembered. Now, back to what Ali said that day. Ali started with poetry, as he always did. He called George Foreman the mummy. Not because Foreman was slow or clumsy, but because Ali understood something the rest of the world didn't yet see. When you're fighting a mummy, Ali said, you just keep a step ahead of the mummy. He broke down Foreman's knockout record with surgical precision. Frazier went down 6 times, but got up 6 times. Norton went down 4 times, jumped up 4 times. When have you ever saw the man count to 10? Ali asked. The world saw a puncher. Ali saw a pattern. But here's what nobody understood back then. Ali wasn't just analyzing Foreman's boxing. He was analyzing the system Foreman represented. Because then, Ali did something that changed the entire tone of the interview. He talked about prayer. 5 times a day, Ali explained. Rising at 4:30 a.m., facing Mecca at 5 a.m., white robe, clean towel on the floor, praying in Arabic. Ain't nothing more beautiful, he said, than getting up in the morning, taking the sin and evil out that you've gotten from this world. And then came the confession that stopped me cold. I didn't do that for the first Frazier fight, nor the first Norton fight. His head got big, he admitted. He started thinking it was his training and ability that kept him on top. And God punished him. A broken jaw against Norton. Knocked down against Frazier. I realized I wasn't that great after all. Now, if you watched Ali during this era, you know what I'm about to tell you hit different. Because Ali wasn't just talking about boxing technique. He was talking about humility, about surrender, about recognizing that greatness without purpose is hollow. And that's when Ali made it clear. This wasn't just a boxing match. I'm not fighting for me, he said. I'm looking at Foreman. I'm looking at the establishment, the flag waver. If he wins, I'm thinking, oh, we slaves for 300 more years. If I win, we're free. The interviewer pushed back, trying to understand. Ali wasn't having it. I'm fighting slavery. I want to be free. He explained his vision with clarity that cut through everything. Not integration, not assimilation. Self-determination. The black man wants to become independent, and he's got something of his own. Then you can respect one another. You can't respect a man always in your house begging. The world heard a heavyweight champion talking politics. But what Ali was really saying was that true freedom requires dignity. And dignity requires the power to build for yourself. And then Ali did something brilliant. He made it simple. He talked about restaurants, about jukeboxes, about music. If white people have a party tonight and black people have a party, the party will be 100% different. Hank Snow and Johnny Cash on one side. Aretha Franklin and Stevie Wonder on the other. Not better, not worse. Different. The culture, the nature is different, Ali explained. I don't hate you. We can eat in your restaurant. But these things the dog got. So really ain't nothing in this integration. It was a radical statement in 1974. It remains radical today. Because Ali wasn't asking for permission. He was demanding recognition. This interview, these words, this moment, they weren't just about boxing. They were about identity. 3 weeks after this interview, Ali went into the ring in Zaire. And everything he said came true. He danced. He prayed. He relied on Allah. And in the 8th round, with the world watching, he knocked out George Foreman. But the victory wasn't just physical. It was spiritual. It was cultural. It was political. Because Ali had said it himself in this interview, this is a holy war. This ain't just no fight. And when the interviewer asked Ali what he wanted people to say about his life, Ali paused. He didn't say greatest boxer. He didn't say most famous athlete. He ended with a poem about truth. The face of truth is open, the eyes of truth are bright. Truth has neither fear nor doubt. Truth has patience to wait. 50 years later, we're still waiting to fully understand what Ali was telling us. That boxing was never the point. That fame was never the goal. Ali was fighting for dignity, for truth, for the freedom to be himself on his own terms. Ali's words still echo through the decades. The question is, are we finally ready to listen? What's your favorite Ali moment? Drop it in the comments. And if this story moved you, make sure you're subscribed. These stories deserve to be remembered.